And now Beth Nardone has news about a very special concept car from Oldsmobile. Beth?
Thanks, John. Oldsmobile concept cars of late have been drivable, hands-on machines, not just display pieces. But for their latest, a car called the Aerotech, Olds engineers have really outdone themselves. Oldsmobile built the Aerotech to test the outer performance limits of their new four-cylinder, 16-valve engine called the Quad 4. So rather than engineer a whole new car, Olds bolted their Quad 4 to an existing chassis, in this case one from a recent Indianapolis-type race car. They wrapped the chassis in a body that was very carefully designed in wind tunnels at General Motors. It generates a lot of downforce for the high speeds such a test car might encounter. So the Aerotech seems like just the car to have around for testing engines. But there's a little more to it than that. Last November, Oldsmobile asked A.J. Foyt to the General Motors Arizona Proving Grounds to take a spin in their little test car. And after a warm-up, Foyt averaged a 218-mile-per-hour lap, a new record for four-cylinder cars. And here's the kicker. The engine in the car at the time was only making 2/3 of what engineers expect the final engine to make. Foyt had 550 to 600 horsepower. Olds says the intercooled turbocharged version of the Quad 4 will make 850. And Foyt says it's stable enough to go even faster than 218. And what all this means is Oldsmobile is doing a little more than just testing engines. They're out to capture a speed record. They're after what's called a closed course speed record, where the car's speed is an average around a high-banked oval track. The recognized record holder is the Mercedes-Benz C111 with a speed of 251 miles per hour. Olds engineers predict that the Aerotech could reach a lap speed of 270 miles per hour if they get the engine up to making a true 850 horsepower. Olds still has some more engine to do on the engine and the car's tires, but you can bet we'll be hearing more about the Aerotech and the Quad 4. It looks like Oldsmobile will be making their speed record attempt sometime this summer. Now, to keep this all in perspective, the real purpose of the Aerotech is to promote the Olds Quad 4 engine, and that debuts in '88. John?
Thanks, Beth. Now, the folks at Oldsmobile do seem to be having more fun promoting their products than anyone else at General Motors. But behind their racing and speed record runs, all the GM divisions are playing the game of catch-up to gain background that they've lost to the imports. But that's not an exercise for American companies only. This new Nissan